yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets to coast. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic, fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Freeman, who missed most of last season, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T, check it backer, check it backer. Spurs.
Here's the 2nd year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. Bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Let's go now. Hey, roll on. Or any weapon. Army. Safe. Check three.
They'll try to run with Hines. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Let's move to a focus. Series right here. We got to step it up. Switch. Check nickel.
This is Hines. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons' defense yet again drops him behind the line. It'll be a loss of goal.
It's now third and goal.
Set, hut. Not a wolf. I'm coming for you, son. 42's the mic, boys. 42's the mic. Hey, come on, now.
Brissett. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Mike, ready, we're ready. Gun.
On third down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
51. Check, crouch. Hey, 59, ready. Check your line, 21 side.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. Check, 42's the mic. Rest. Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Get out the field, defense.
They run with Hines. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards.
59, ready. 25.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Steps away to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, 7. Got it.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Hey, Haywood. Space.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one good for 33 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Left. Watch left. You can't block.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
3 down, 3 down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's third and long for Brissett. And that will be incomplete.
Brissett's pass intended for Paris Campbell. Incomplete.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing.
The Falcons
Get
take
ready,
over
get ready,
first and 10
get ready.
at their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, sack. Get your line. Mike 42. Now watch run. Go. Motion to back.
On first down, Hines. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Slam.
Here's Hines. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5. To throw is Brissett. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Dancing to his left. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and 5. From the shotgun, Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We're ready. Tight end right. Out. 3 down. Out. 6. Now, I need one over here.
We're set on first down. Caught left side by Hilton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 10. They run again with Hines. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Go. Mike's 4-2. Nice
On second down, it's Hines. Tackle made by the second-round pick, Isaiah Oliver.
Brings up third down and 9.
Let's go now. Hey,
On third down, Hines. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now
the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Ryan. Buying time to his left. It's caught. Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Ryan. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. On 3rd down, Hines. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the
and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 outlaws. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the right.
Right back to him on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. Okay.
On second down now, it's Hines, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Buddy up. Cover. Cover. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down. Go.
On third down, Brissett. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
59, Mike is 59. Gun.
On first down, Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. First down, Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Kane. 23 yards on the play. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here I come. 66. Go.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down on chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Ryan now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan connects with Sanu right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Ryan on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal, still looking for the first points of the game. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Falcons get a bit closer. Bryant's extra point up and good, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we saw with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So this one winds.
Wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right?